Number 19, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Hello guys, welcome back, and I hope you're all having a great day. And I'm recording this on a Sunday, so if you do watch this on a Sunday, I hope you're having a restful Sunday and have a good start to the week. Today I'll be doing a video on 27 lessons in 27 years of life, but I would rather say, from my perspective, 27 realizations in 27 years. Let's start at the beginning, and I wrote these down. It's a bunch of them. Lesson 1 is gratitude is essential. So being grateful is just essential in life. And number 2, have an abundant mindset. So instead of thinking that like there's not enough for you or for everyone, just know that there is always enough. So don't have like a scarcity mindset, have an abundant mindset. And this has helped me throughout my life journey. So guys, remember that these are just like from my personal opinion and my perspective, and it will probably not relate to everyone, but these are just like realizations I have learned over the years. So I hope while one person at least does take some lessons from this, and it helps you, like just helps you basically. So number 3 is shifting your mindset or your limiting beliefs. And so this is basically like what you believe in yourself. You always have the option to shift that or change those thoughts or beliefs. Number 4 is you can do what you say you can do, and you can or you can't. So basically, like throughout life, if I say I can do something, that means like I'll be able to do it. But if I say I cannot do something, that means that I will not be able to do it. So just try not like put a restriction of what you can do. Number 5 is chase your dreams. Only you can do this. So only you can achieve your dreams, guys. So do chase your dreams. And number 6 is the most important relationship you will have in life is the relationship with yourself. And so obviously, guys, I mean like just be mindful that throughout this whole life journey, you basically have you. So yeah, that's why I think it's a good realization that you should cultivate that relationship with yourself, because you have you, man. And so 7. Number 7 is rest is essential. So don't feel guilty about resting, because it's really essential to feel like well rested and everything. Number 8, don't forget that you will die one day. So obviously, I think we all know this, but just don't forget that you will not be here one day. So not necessarily don't take things seriously, but just always have that in the back of your mind and go for what you want to, and just do what you want, because, well, hopefully as long as it doesn't hurt anyone or anything, but you're going to die one day, so why not, right? Like, just try and do whatever you want to do in life, because one day this like life experience is going to end for you and all of us. And number 9, nature heals. So being in nature is just very healing for yourself. You may not notice it, but I think over time you probably would, or at least I have noticed that nature heals for me. Number 10, be kind to humans and animals. So I've noticed that in my 27 years, it's good to try and be kind to all living things. This is probably just like my own way of viewing life, but I just think that life is very important, and every living thing is very important, from like an ant to, I guess, like a whale, like everything in this world has a purpose, and so just try your best to be kind to every living thing. Yeah, and I just feel like if you do that, life gives back. Okay. And number 11 is you are what you eat. Yeah, just as I've said it, you are what you eat. I've realized in life that, like, if you eat lots of junk food, well, if I eat, let me just rephrase that. If I eat a lot of junk food, I've noticed that I usually feel quite like sluggish or like just not the best after I've eaten it, versus like eating like, you know, like natural, more organic things, and just things that the natural world provides. You'd probably feel better after eating that, and I've found that I am definitely what I eat, like from the way I look to how I feel. Number 12, you. So at first I'd say you are what you consume, but then I thought about this and I was like, you might become what you consume. So this is opinions, videos, music, or just like the people you hang around with. Excuse me. So I've noticed that usually, especially with like guess you could like say like entertainment, so like what you watch and what you consume, if you do it repetitively, you will most likely embody that thing, so you will become like what you consume a lot. Okay. Because yeah, I'm like trying to turn the page, but it's like quite a windy day. Nice warm day, but fairly windy. So bear with me. Number 13. 13, change is painful, but merely existing is worse. So basically, like when you're stuck in a rut, it's better to like make changes, although they might be painful, than to continue being in that position. And yeah, I also wanted to say earlier that I wanted to say earlier that like some of these like realizations and stuff are basically like quotes, and they're quotes that only you guys can relate to, not necessarily like, I'm pretty sure you might have heard some of the stuff before, but I'm just like saying like what's true to myself. Yeah, so basically like how growth is uncomfortable, basically. But number 13, change is painful, but merely existing is worse. So like if you're in a state of being in a rut, then I think that would be worse than actually changing, from my perspective. Sorry about that, guys. The video, the memory was full, so the video ended. That's just a bus passing. Okay, so I was at number 14, right? So number 14 is a quote from Bob Marley, and this is from his Redemption song, and he says, "None but ourselves can free our minds," and I think that's quite relevant and it's quite true. So again, number 14, none but ourselves can free our minds. Redemption song. Da, 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 da. Number 15, health is wealth. So health is wealth for me, and I've heard this before actually. It's a quote I heard before. So health is wealth, and for me that basically means like you can have all of the money in the world, but if you're not healthy, then like does that really matter, type of thing. Or rather, I'd rather be healthy than wealthy, because in life what's going to get you to live an abundant and fulfilled life is being healthy. So guys, prioritize your health. Yeah, health is wealth. Number 16 is happiness is a choice. So happiness is a choice, and so this is basically like not letting external factors affect your internal reality. So whatever happens on the outside, like, just don't try and let it affect how you feel on the inside. So if you're having a great day and something happens, like when you leave the house, don't let that ruin like your internal feelings, basically. 18, this too shall pass. So this is also another quote, and so this is basically like everything changes, like from seasons to just in general in life, everything changes in nature as well. So this too shall pass, the good times, the bad times, it shall pass. So enjoy it, or just know that it'll pass if it's a bad time. Number 19, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Guys, you gotta breathe, and like a good way to know that you're breathing, you know what, let me put it this way, a good way for me to know that I'm breathing right is I put my hand on my belly, and if you feel your belly like expanding and like going in again, that's how you know that you're breathing like really well. So don't forget to breathe, guys. Number 12, your intuition is real. At least for me, my intuition is hella real, and so I've learned to trust my intuition. And you could also say just trust your gut feeling. And number 21, life begins when you are born. So this is basically like in relation to like those quotes like, oh, life starts at 30 or life starts at 40 or 50 or 60. I believe and I've realized that life starts when you're born. It's just up to you to choose when to truly live and not just exist. And that will come into another quote. That one that we spoke about, I think it was number 13, that change is painful, but merely existing is worse. So your life begins when you want it to begin, guys, and I think your life begins at birth. It's just up to you to actually truly live and go after what you want, because at the end of the day, that was number 8, don't forget that you will die one day. So either way you're gonna die, so just live life, huh? Number 22, knowing who you are is important. And so this is like to do with self-realization, self-trust, self-love. Like just try your best to understand who you are and what you want out of this lifetime. Number 23, learning never stops. So there are always life lessons, and these will continue throughout your life. Number 24. Number 24 is sorry guys. Number 24, others' opinions of you are opinions. You know who you are. So others' opinions of you are basically just opinions. You are the one that really knows who you are, and what others people say about you or think is, well, just their opinion. I mean, you know yourself truly. And if you go back to the other life realization, if you cultivate a relationship with yourself, and if you get to know yourself, then, I mean, you know who you are. So it's literally just an opinion. You know who you are. Number 25. If this is another quote I saw on Pinterest, actually, so on the internet, I saw this, and it says, if it's your calling, it will keep on calling. So that basically just means like if at least for me, if I keep hearing like my internal voice or my intuition constantly telling me I need to be doing something, or I keep having like an idea in my mind, I know that eventually I'll have to do that thing, or I'll just keep thinking about it. And I think the more like you keep thinking about stuff or saying that you'll do it, that shows that you're meant to do it. So if it's your calling, it will keep on calling. Oh my, look, there's a butterfly. Don't know if you guys can see it. So pretty. So 25, if it's your calling, it'll keep on calling. 26, being vulnerable is actually a strength. So no matter what people say, if you're vulnerable and you expose your emotions, I take that as a strength. I've noticed that in my life it's a strength because, I mean, you can fear something, but you'll do it anyway. So vulnerability is really a strength. And the last but not least, well, it is the least because it's the last one, number 27, since I'm 27, the 27th realization is do you, boo. Okay, guys? So just do you no matter what. You have this one life, live it to your fullest. I'm so glad that you guys joined this, well, like 27 realizations or 27 life lessons or 27 facts from my own personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content, or if you just enjoyed listening to my voice and you'd like to be a part of the soul community and soul tribe. And yeah, until then, guys, have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are. Sending love and light to you all. Goodbye.